Hey everyone, welcome to another video. And in this video, I got Soham, Abhinay, Vaishnavi, and Shaurya with me. We are doing a roundtable. We are doing roundtable with new folks. These are all Fall 21 students. Maybe few of them deferred their admissions from Fall 20, but they're here. Their visa's done, and they're almost there. They're going to take the flight soon. All right, Soham, you go ahead. Introduce yourself, man.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Soham Joshi. I'm from Pune, Maharashtra. I did my engineering from Vijayvergiya Institute of Technology in Pune, from Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, and I'll be going to Columbia for Masters in Data Science.
Hi guys, my name is Abhinay Sonone. I'm from Navi Mumbai, Maharashtra. I did my civil engineering from Government College of Engineering, Jagav, and I'll be doing my master's in construction management technology from Purdue University, West Lafayette.
Hi everyone, my name is Vaishnavi Rajput and I'm from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. I did my undergraduate from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University and I'll be going to New York University to pursue Masters in Computer Engineering.
Hi guys, my name is Shaurya Seth. I hail from Mumbai and I've done my undergrad degree in Metallurgical and Materials Engineering from National Institute of Technology in Surathkal, Karnataka, NIT Surathkal. And I'll be going for masters at UCLA in Material Science and Engineering. I deferred my admit from fall 2020.
Anyone else who deferred their admits from Fall 20? No, all new. Okay, that's a first. Well, sure. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right, guys, tell me one thing. When are you flying out? Which airline you're taking? What cities you're landing at?
Okay, so I'll be taking Qatar Airways and I'm flying on 8th of September. I'll be landing at LAX.
I'm also taking Qatar Airways, but my flight is on 20th August. First, it will be to Doha, from New Delhi to Doha. Then there is a layover of 3 hours, and then to JFK, New York.
So I'll be flying on the 10th of August. I have my flight, United Airlines, to New Jersey, and I have a 5-day haul, and then I'll be going to Purdue, to Indianapolis from New Jersey as well.
I'll be flying out on 18th August, United Airlines as well, from Mumbai to Newark, New Jersey, direct flight.
All right, let's go around. Let's ask the big question. How does your parents feel right now? Are your parents nervous? Are they scared to send you guys out? Are they worried that something might happen or you guys might not come back and you'll stay there for your life? What are your parents going through right now? So I'm starting with you.
I won't say they are nervous. If they are, they're not showing it. Obviously, they're motivating me to work hard there and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't think they're nervous about me coming back or not. They're kind of excited that they'll also get to visit me there.
Right.
So they're like, if you don't come back, we'll come and visit you.
That's awesome. Abhinay, what's up? What's up? What's up with your parents?
Similar to Soham, but my mom sometimes shows some signs of nervousness. Like when she's making food, she calls me and tells me that you have to do this like this and make stuff and do this and do that. And like sometimes I can see that nervousness, but yeah, except that, not much as of yet now.
As of yet now, there's still time. Vaishnavi,
Yeah, there's some time.
you smiled as soon as I asked the question. You have something in your mind.
Yeah, they are like, initially they were like, okay, when I said that I want to pursue my master's from abroad, they were like very supportive, like, yeah, go ahead, that's a great, wonderful idea. And when the day on the day when the result came, and they're like, oh shit, now you have to go now. So they started like panicking, so how would you manage stuff and all that. So they are they are proud and they are nervous at the same time. So sometimes my mother or even my grandparents show like how will you manage there and things like that. Around a week ago, my grandmother was unable to sleep at the night because she was so worried about me, like yeah, how will she manage, and that's yeah. So it's kind of a mixed of feelings, I can say.
So yeah, my parents are actually doctors, and they both are working, and so that thing is basically clouding their emotions right now. But I can feel it definitely. They are being nervous as every day passes by. that is quite evident in, as the other people mentioned, that while she cooks, while my mom cooks, and sometimes I can, eavesdrop on them while they are speaking out. So this guy will be going out, how will he manage, and whether we'll get to meet him or he'll get to meet us. I mean, and I always say Zoom is one thing, but I definitely want you guys to come during convocation, so that I can, show you around, and I can show you how, as a person, I've grown. So that's what uh, calms them down.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one thing. I'll tell you my experience while I was going. I was leaving for the US. That was my first travel to the US. I was nervous. They were nervous, and they were not showing it. I was not showing it. I was more nervous because you're holding up a lot. You're like, hey, will I get a job? And you're nervous about it. And so I was just not showing it. But as soon as my visa got stamped, my nervousness kicked even more, and I'm like, oh no, now it's real. It's as real as it can get. I need to book my
Yeah,
flights.
right.
It was post COVID, so it was a lot less stressful, than what you guys are going through right now. But how did you feel? Like, are you nervous, Shaurya, in terms of jobs, in terms of how you're going to manage everything there?
Definitely. I mean, if my LinkedIn connections are watching this, they know I've posed the problem to them. How will I be able to manage my time, basically? Because it's a quarter system
Right,
and things will go
UCLA.
fast, very quickly. So, apart from courses, I've joined a couple of clubs as of now as an officer. So, that is what main motto would be, to network. As you mentioned in many of your videos, that
Hmm.
networking is the one thing you need to get that job and get things going after graduation. So that
Hmm.
is one thing. But yeah, like, I am not sure at the moment how will I manage my time.
Right. Before we get into like deeper into the video, just want to mention that Shaurya also has a YouTube channel, and once he gets to UCLA, hopefully he continues making videos on UCLA. So I'm gonna leave that link in description. You guys can check it out.
Thank you.
Vaishnavi, what's going in your mind? Are you nervous? Computer engineering at NYU, that's pretty awesome. I'm sure you're more excited than nervous,
Yeah.
but still.
Yeah. Actually, I was excited when the result came in, but as the time, it was in March actually.
Hmm.
So as the time is passing by, I'm feeling more nervous. Like, how will I do the networking? And actually, I'm switching my field from electrical and electronics to computer engineering.
Mm,
So I know that would be very hard because
right.
I have to study all the stuff from the beginning. But there will be people like who are working or something like that. They will be knowing stuff that I might not know.
Hmm.
So yeah, so job hunt is a really a big thing for me right now.
Have
But
you
let's see.
worked before?
No, I graduated last year and then I uh, applied to this directly.
Right. Abhinay, what's up with you? I know we talked a little bit about it, but are you
Yeah,
feeling off? Are you feeling tensed?
I am feeling a bit nervous, but I'm not much worried about the time. But yes, being in a foreign country, and when we go to any mall or any like a DMart in India, we spend a lot. We don't think about it too much. But in a foreign country, it would be like a little bit conscious. We have to be conscious, like spending how much we can spend, how much we have to save, and stuff like that. So I am a bit worried about the spending that is going to happen immediately when I go there. Like I
Hmm.
have to buy a lot of stuff. I don't have the electronics right now. So yeah, a bit worried about that. But after that passes, I think everything will be a little bit settled. And then I guess it will be peaceful a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous as well. I mean, I'm also a fresh graduate. I graduated this year and I've never really stayed out of home for like very long time. So that's a worry. I mean, that's a bit nervous about that. Managing household activities, since like I've always lived with my parents, so I've had chores, but like I haven't managed everything on my own yet.
yeah,
Learning to cook and stuff. So that thing is quite nervous. And again, the job hunt.
yeah. I think job hunt is one thing, and then managing all of this stuff is on your own. And then the example which Abhinay gave, like you go to a grocery store or a DMart, you never really realize like, oh, we just spent 5,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees or 3,000 rupees. And once you come here, you start paying through your own like Forex card or whatever card you have. And you're like, oh, no way, I spent $50 or I spent $100 today. That's like 7,500 rupees. That's a lot of money. I think the best way to kind of tackle it is like you fix the days when you're planning to eat out based on your lectures and how many classes you have in a day, and planning it ahead of time. Like, hey, should I meal prep? I make a lot of like rice and chole or salads or sandwiches and prepare it a night before so that I can save 5, 6, $7 of the meal. Because in some cities it's more expensive to eat out than as compared to the other ones. But as an international student, you're feeding off like Subway, pizza, which a lot of clubs have, a lot of times Chipotle, because they give you so much that you can eat twice. And McDonald's as well. If you're non-vegetarian, you can totally survive on McDonald's because it's like $1 for a burger. It's not completely healthy, but it is an option. So, have you guys prepared anything right now? Pre-prep for the course. Soham, did you do anything? Like, did you take any courses to prepare for your data science course before?
So our college sent us a video packet or like a set of lectures that they had recorded. Some refresher courses for statistics and linear algebra, which is required for our main courses. And they're also taking out professional development sessions. So I think that is a major part of the preparation that's going on. And that's been going on for the last 2. So the video packets are optional. We can just take it. The other sessions are online. They were like Tuesdays and Thursdays in the evening, and it was optional to attend. And it was quite good because they brought in external speakers to talk with us to kind of make the process smooth of the transition, like what the culture is in India versus what the work culture is there, and to get us used to that stuff like that.
Is your course 1 year?
It's 1.5 years.
Okay.
So 3 semesters.
Abhinay, anything? I don't think BCM or CMD program sends anything out, but have you been preparing?
Yeah, it doesn't. I have did a course from Coursera of construction management, and also from LinkedIn Learning.
The Columbia
And
one,
except
right?
that I've just
So there's a course from Columbia's professor on Coursera.
yeah, right.
That's
right,
what I
right.
did as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So that, and I've brushed off my skills for MS Project and Excel and stuff.
So
Yeah.
the question was that have you been preparing anything prior to your course, prior to going away?
Yes, absolutely. Because I'm doing many courses from Coursera. I have completed around 5 courses on Coursera, and I still have around 2 or 3 left to do. So, yeah, I'm preparing for it so that it's not that difficult as I'm thinking of it to be. But so, like that.
What's up, Shaurya? You tell me. You preparing anything?
Kind of. I mean, I've not taken any courses as such, but I've been revising what I studied during my undergrad, and especially the material characterization techniques like SEM, the electron microscope, and X-ray diffraction, stuff like that. Because that is going to be coming in handy when I actually do the internship or take up projects there. So only that thing, and revising the other electronic materials related stuff.
What are your like expectations? Once you like, what is your bigger dream? If you think about it, you guys chose the more difficult path of like, all right, I'm gonna put in this much money. I'm gonna take this big risk of taking out a loan. You guys took out loans, all of you. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Which bank did you take out loans from? Shaurya. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. I hope you're enjoying it. I am leaving the link of Prodigy Finance. I know we are talking about a bunch of loan options right now in this video, but I also wanted to pitch in Prodigy Finance. That's a finance company, that's a loan company, loan provider, which I've been talking about quite a few times now. They work great for a lot of people who do not have a collateral or a co-signer. If you don't have one, and if you still are struggling with education loan, go for that option. Prodigy has dispersed a bunch of loans for students for Fall 21. So if you're still out there, trying to figure out that, hey, I haven't gotten a loan, that's an option to consider. I'm going to leave the link in description. Go check it out. If you have any questions, feel free to join our Discord group. We have a lot of discussion about all of these things in there. All right, back to the video.
SBI.
I took it from
Sorry.
ICICI Bank without collateral.
Vaishnavi?
Actually, I was planning to take it from Prodigy, but at the end moment, my parents said that they will be spending, so we dropped that plan.
That's fine as well. Abhinay, you said SBI.
SBI. Yeah.
Soham?
Credila.
Credila. Okay, that's sweet. So you guys are taking like this big amount of loan, you have put in the risk. What is your dream? Like, hey, this is what I want to get out of my education. And do you see yourself, I don't know, 10 years down the line, living the American dream? What is your American dream? What do you want to acquire from all of this? Sure, let's start with you. I don't know if you have thought about it or not.
So, I mean, yeah, the first thing is that why I chose US was because the branch itself is parochial in India. It doesn't have much scope and prospects in terms of, job or business or anything of that sort. So that is one reason I chose US. And once I get there and I have completed my studies and done the research, the thesis work, I would want to, start a good research, obviously in terms of job initially, to understand how the work culture is there in US and how the corporates work there. And then finally, when I've acquired enough experience in electronic materials or so, I would like to, do something in aerospace materials. So basically, as you have known that everything is going from mechanical to electrical, even the automobiles.
Correct.
And that is what is happening with the rockets as well. They will function on electronics. Obviously, it will take some time, but then that is what we are getting at. So I'll be moving towards that.
That's a very big question.
That's a very big question. It's okay if you don't have an answer. That's fine as well. Like not having an idea is also okay.
Actually, I have a very rough idea. So after doing the graduation, all the job and all stuff, I'm planning to come back to India because I'm the only child of my parents. So yeah, so not given a much thought to that American dream living. Yeah, so
yeah, Abhinay, what's up with you?
So I'm very much into watching series and stuff, and that has attracted me so much towards USA that like I always wanted to go there. And now that I'm doing, I think that at least I'll try to settle there, and I'll try to see what is around and get used to it. If I get used to it, then of course I'll be very happy to live there. But if not, then I have no problem like coming back to India. The problem that Shaurya said, civil engineering also in India is a bit problematic because there's not much job in the private sector, and in the government sector it is very much difficult to get in. And if you want to do well, then you have to start your own business in construction industry. So yeah, if I get much experience and if I like there, I'll live there. But if not, then I could make savings and then start my own startup here. So yeah, that is a little bit of idea that I've taken right now.
So you have a thought?
Well, yeah, obviously the America is great in its academia, the opportunities, the resources that it has in tech, in most of the fields. So all the great minds and the excellent technology, the upcoming cutting edge technology is there. I think so it's a great spot to learn or advance in the field that I'm working in or that I would like to work in. So for right now, the plan is to get as much resources, education, experience as I can from there. And not sure about the American dream. I think I just choose the opportunities that seem right at the time and see where it takes me, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's all the questions I had. Do you guys want to add anything? Do you guys want to say anything to your fellow travelers and students and the people who are going for Fall 21? Any thoughts, any concerns or anything you want to add to that? I know you will feel homesick for a while when you get here. Maybe not, you'll not feel, maybe because of your friends and everyone, but just getting through it. somehow keeping yourself distracted helps. Shaurya, I think you have something to say on this.
Yeah, so one bit of advice that I would like to give out is that you are in the last month or last week or last couple of weeks phase, and you would want to spend as much time with your family, because at least for 2 years or 1.5 years you won't be able to meet them. Zoom alag baat hai. Zoom is a different thing, but in person it'll be very tough. So
It will be.
spend as much time as possible with them, and definitely do make calls to your friends who are very close to you, and your relatives who inspire you and who motivate you to do stuff. That way you can be motivated, and you will feel that uh, uh, fire feeling in you, fire going through you, that yeah, okay, so I am leaving something for bigger dream, for to do something big. So I need to do this. I need to leave people behind so that I can become something for them, and of
That's
course for yourself.
that's good advice. That's awesome. Anyone else want to add?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'd like to add.
Sure, go ahead, Abhinav.
Yeah, go on, Soham.
No, go
Achha,
ahead.
okay. So I was also away for my bachelor's, and it was pretty difficult at first. But what I would like to suggest is spend as much time with your friends over there as possible. Nahi to it will be really difficult for you to not be homesick, and you'd miss your parents a lot. So spend a lot of time with your friends, and then maybe you'll forget about things over your home and start living your own life.
Yeah, like everybody else said, spending time is the one of the main thing you can do, like to stop being homesick there. But like it is like spending time with the, if you have grandparents with you, like I have, so spend time as much as time as them also, because they are very like emotional and on the last stage of their life. So like you can meet your friends and like friends afterwards also, but for them it will be kind of difficult, like if they, I don't know if my parents will be alive after if I come back from India, sorry, from US. So that's it. So if you have grandparents or some elderlies in your family, spend as much as time with them as possible.
That's really true. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think
So
echoing all of these guys' opinions that you should spend more time with your family
yeah, I think
and
no.
everyone in there. And obviously, we'll be in contact like at least 2 times a day. We'll be calling back home anyway. And some feeling of homesickness is inevitable. But yeah, I think making new friends is a very important thing there, because I think that keeps you going, having a good routine as well. And yeah, I mean, it's a big experience. We are heading into a big phase of our life, but yeah, maintaining our ties back home is important as well. So
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, guys. That was amazing. Good to hear from you. First of all, congratulations again. You're this close. Fly out before touchwood anything happens, with Delta variant or whatever COVID's happening. Fly out, come here. It's going to be great. I think there's a lot of work which you need to do, but if you put in the work, it pays back. It pays back every time. So thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.